Hey golf people, in today's video we're checking out a brand new set of wedges. We don't review wedges too often on this show, but these things are such good value. This is the Bermuda 3-piece wedge set. It comes 52, 56, and 60. Now these wedges can be purchased on Amazon. In fact, for the cost of just one Vokey wedge, you can get all 3 of the wedges that I'm testing out here in the set. All right, they're in the bag, guys. I'm gonna test it out here on the course and see how they perform. I'll walk you through everything I see. Let's have some fun. Guys, looking down at this set of wedges, beautiful copper finish. You've got a full face groove there and some beautiful milling all throughout the face of this. The sole is just about right. It's not too thick. It's not too shallow. Down at address, again, a big round looking toe and big face to look down at these things. Pretty confident instilling, I gotta say. It's nice and big having those grooves all the way to the end. And that's a really pretty rosy looking copper. Now, will that hold up? We will find out after we hit some shots with these clubs and I'll have a better answer for you. We are standing 100 yards out here. I've got the 52-degree wedge in my hand. Not as heavy as my Vokeys, but still pretty solid feeling. The grip itself may be one thing I would change here, but of course that is probably the easiest thing to fix on a golf club. It's a little thin for my taste, but apart from that, looking down at the club, very nice. Let's see what we can do with this, see what kind of spin we get out of it as well. Boy, it came off the club face very nice. I'm gonna have to swing it just a little harder. I came up a tad bit short. You can see I made pretty nice center contact there as well. I'm gonna clean that groove off. I'm gonna see if we can give it a little bit more oomph. I was expecting the wind behind us to help that ball along just a little bit more, but I'll take just a little bigger swing this time and see what happens. That was right at it though. Pretty good, seemed to just hit and stop, which is a good thing for a wedge, let me tell you. Gonna hit a couple more, see if I can get the feel for these things. Again, we're right at 100 here. That pin's basically a center pin. Another one right at it, whoa. Boy, did that hit the flag stick? I want to take just a little bit bigger divot this time. Really hit down on the ball and see what kind of spin we get out of this thing. There we go. Better strike. Look at that. Boy, I'll tell you what, pretty impressive. I've got 3 birdie putts, one just off the green, trying to get the feel of these wedges, but I'm really happy with what I'm seeing so far. That was my first shot, but look at these. Once I dialed in the swing there, I've got a wide angle lens on this camera, but boy, these are close. Here's one of our pitch marks right here. This one I think hit the pin, but it did scoot up a little bit. Here's another one, much better contact, okay? Much better contact, and that rolled down about 4 feet. Still, that is a great crack at birdie. And then this one over here, let's see where it ended up. Or let's see where it started. It started right here. There's the pitch mark. Again, roll down about 5 feet. Hit that just a little low on the club face as well. But look at this in terms of distance and dispersion. This putt right here about 12 feet. The other 2, 8 and 10 feet respectively, and they're all parallel to each other. That is what you like to see when it comes to consistency, guys, that's for sure. Now, I'll tell you what else is nice about what we just saw there is that the contact of those 2 middle shots was not perfect by any means. It was a little low on the club face. That's my normal miss. I am a mere mortal. These are reviews from a mere mortal. But to still get the consistency in distance, and again, that dispersion, boy, pretty impressed for a budget set of wedges. We're heading here to a little par 3. Gonna go off the green here just a little bit. We're gonna hit some chip shots here. If I hit this right, I wanna land it right in here. We're just a little bit on an upslope. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go 56-degree wedge here. I'm off the fringe even into the more rough stuff. Let's see how this thing gets through the rough. I'll tell you what's nice is to look down at this thing and see the full-faced grooves. As I'm a pretty good chipper, that's probably the best part of my game. But for someone who really struggles, that's going to be confidence instilling. Nice, big looking face down at address. Let's see what we can do. That's about just a little short of where I wanted to hit my landing point. Let me see if I can just get a little bit more speed through the ball here. See if we can get it to hit my landing spot. There it is. Ooh. I think that would have been pretty good, guys. Talk about consistency with these wedges. I just hit the ball. The first ball with the second ball. Third ball coming here. Better. Look at that. Nice check up there. Ooh, that's right at it. Oh, it hit the hole. Oh, that's nice. Good amount of spin there. Good amount of check up. All of those makeable putts. One more, last one here. Bite. Okay. Nice, guys. Wow. That had some nice spin to it there. Very happy with the results there. This is the one that kind of got away from me. I swung a little wild with it. I'm gonna take more of like a flop shot here. We're gonna have to go over this bunker, and I'm gonna put the 60-degree in our hand, see if we can flop it up nice and soft. Let's see what happens. There's a bunker between me and that hole, and I'm gonna see if I can really get this up in the air and land nice and soft. I've got the face wide open right now, guys. For this, you need a lot of speed to get through it. Look at that. Oh. Boy, guys, I love the control I'm getting out of these wedges. Nice and high. Probably off screen. I pulled that a little left. Not bad at all. Now I'm gonna hit just a normal 60-degree wedge shot for me. Not gonna necessarily flop it because I don't really need to. We'll see how the roll out is with the 60. And that is exactly the shot I wanted to play. It caught that hill, but boy, that's basically a gimme. These greens are fast. I just hit on that one. I didn't quite carry the apron, and I paid the price there. It really rolled out. Let me gotta get it over that apron a little bit, like that. Let's see the rollout. Is it in? It's really close. It's really close. One last one here, guys. That was the perfect shot. Oop, too much bite. Nice checkup. Wow. Again, seemingly forgiving my mistakes here. And again, almost all of these very makeable, with the exception of, again, this might be an 80%er. That's dead, dead, dead. 85%er, and this one over here on a frame, which isn't too badly on a frame either, by the way. Probably a 50%er, maybe 45. It's downhill, it's a tough putt. But all in all, with a 60-degree wedge, pretty nice. I think another change I would make to these is I would like, just because I'm used to the Vokeys, a little bit more weight down at the bottom of this club. That's easily fixed with a little bit of lead tape. But boy, the feeling off the club face, and there's a nice little sweet spot on this thing as well, which you can see I hit quite a few times there with my chips. Yeah, it feels great when you hit it in the middle. So for me, with a 60-degree wedge, that's about a 75-yard shot, all right, with a full swing. Or with a little half swing, it's a 60-yard shot. So I'm actually gonna hit both here. The first ones will be a full shot from 75 yards, then we'll move up to 60. That looks about perfect. Good checkup. Excellent. That's going right down the chute. Oh yeah, guys. These things are pretty impressive, especially once you get used to the weight of them. That might actually be a little bit past the hole, but boy, that was a good shot. All right, guys, I'm here at 60 yards out now, still the 60-degree wedge. We're gonna try to flight these a little lower, see if we can really get them to spin. So I'm gonna take more of a 3/4 swing here, but this is what I like to do with my wedges. I don't usually like to take a full swing. Let's see if we can control the flight and stopping power here with the 60. So lower trajectory. That might have bounced near that camera again. These things have a lot of pop coming off the club face and they feel solid. That's one place that you really sometimes lack with a budget club. This has a premium thuddy sound to it at impact. I really like that. Let me take a little bit off that last swing, see if we can get it nice and a little tighter here. Pretty good. There it is, nice low trajectory. Let's see how it stops. Yeah, that almost had some backup. That may have been off camera though. And it pinched nicely. Let's see what that does when it hits. Okay. Boy, guys, again, pretty impressive with these budget wedges here. Now I got to go and fix all the pitch marks. Well, there we go, guys. The one you didn't see. Not bad for dispersion, guys, huh? Now, guys, one thing I noticed here after hitting these wedges for a little bit today, and I'm not sure it's showing up on the camera, but you can see those little spots there right near the sweet spot. That's where I actually struck the ball, and some of that copper coloring is coming off. It's wearing a little bit. This almost looks like there's a little coating applied, and it's not necessarily copper in the alloy itself. So we'll have to see over time how these things wear as well, but just another thing to consider here with these Bermuda golf wedges. Well, guys, I gotta say, for a budget set of wedges at the price point that the Bermuda golf wedges are living at, these are quite the value. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Love the price, love the accessibility being on Amazon. Love the results on these things, honestly. That full face groove is a plus. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Here's another one that you will really enjoy if you liked this one. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you back here very soon in another edition of Let's Play Through.